Stephen Eskinazi, well batted. That was an incredible knock, and 99 times out of 100 it will be a match-winning knock, just not to be tonight.
Yeah, incredibly disappointing. I'm not usually one to say cricket teams are unlucky or don't have the rub of the green, but I think over the last week or two we can consider ourselves just that. The process and the way we're playing our cricket gives you more wins than what we've got. It's as simple as that. We're playing better than the ladder says or suggests. And we keep saying it a lot, and I know it's no consolation for the members and the fans and the people that support us, but when we get on a roll with the way we're playing, it'll turn quickly.
How much of a kick in the gut though is it? How much of a punch in the gut is it for Middlesex to lose another game like that? Because as I say, the skills are there, the games are tight. I think the Gloucestershire game last week, and even the Surrey game, speak to Owen Morgan at the end, it's a 50-run margin, but a couple of things go a different way. Actually, the margin wasn't that big. How tough is it to take to feel like you're getting there but still not getting over the line?
Yeah, phenomenally tough. I feel like we've sat here a lot over the past 3 months and said we played good cricket, but I've said it before, fundamentally we're a results-based business and everyone's pretty aware of that up in the dressing room, so we would rather play shockingly and win games than play well and lose. So we just need to figure out whether it's key moments, whether it's being better for longer, what it is that's going to turn those tides, and with a scratch of that luck too, I think we're building something in there that can give us some pretty good success.
Stephen Finn took over as captain tonight. He did the interview at the end of the last game, and I can't remember seeing a player as hurt and as angry as he was at the end of that game, and he welcomed the week off just for everybody to regroup and go again, and it looked exactly that tonight, didn't it? Middlesex were able to move on and then look to these next 4 games in 5 days, and I guess that's what I mean in terms of that kick in the gut for Middlesex, to be able to pick themselves up and go again.
Yeah, it's ruthless and it's relentless, particularly in this period of the season when games come thick and fast. For us it poses opportunity though, not threat, to be able to regroup overnight and go again. You can't take any baggage into the next game whatsoever, so we've got a huge game tomorrow night. We take everything we did really well tonight, we go and win 3 of the next 3 games. It's a very different story, so we'll reassess. We'll hurt massively in there because it means so much to all the players, but we have no choice but to go again tomorrow, be excited and play like a team that's won 5 in a row, because that's what's going to turn our fortunes.
I'll go back to yourself, a century, top of the order, T20 batsman out the top of the Middlesex innings you have been for a couple of years, continuing to excel and really hit those heights that you'd want to in this format. It's been a fabulous couple of years for you in this format.
Yeah, really pleased with my contribution. Said at the halfway mark, it's a phenomenal knock if we win the game. Not too much consolation there at the end, but really pleased that I can start putting in some performances and contributing again. It's something I love doing, and I'll be hopefully using this as a bit of a platform over the next 7 or 8 games and into the championship as well.
And it's looking to areas that are working well to make sure that they're nailed down. And for Middlesex, actually, top of the order when Sterling has been a player over the years but has been away on international duty. Okay, he's overseas now and's gone, but it has been an area that's been tough for Middlesex, so it must feel like that's one piece of the jigsaw that's starting to get there in T20.
Yeah, I think it's one of the beauties of having a young squad, guys getting opportunities. You see young crackers there. He's come in and played some, what should be match-winning innings with a bit of luck on our side. So that's the only way we're looking at it up there is, we've lost some really good players, the likes of Morgie and the likes of Sterlo and these boys, but it provides a phenomenal opportunity for young guys to come in. It only was 25% full tonight, but the atmosphere was electric, so they need to soak that up, put that in their back pocket and use that as experience going forward.
Again, I keep asking everybody about it. You've captained over the last couple of years in all formats, and with the amount of youngsters in the side at the moment, that's obviously got to be paramount for everybody, how to help them and help them in defeat. Defeat's obviously a great learning curve, but it can be a great kick in the teeth, can't it? And helping them and keep that confidence going, because for all the bits that are going wrong, there's a lot going right for Middlesex.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you speak to guys like Crackers and Lukey and Blakey though, they're not rocking up to every game hoping to learn. They're rocking up to every game hoping to win and hoping to be man of the match. They're a unique set of youngsters. They're phenomenally confident, far more confident than I would have ever been at that age. And they're here to be the best player on the pitch, no matter who's on the pitch. So I don't think anyone should be under any illusions that they're here to try and make up the numbers and build for the next few years. They want to win and they want to put in performances now. So even with that attitude, they're halfway there. They've got the skills and they've got the mentality. So as I said, they should soak up nights like tonight, put the good stuff in their back pocket and make sure that when it turns and when they do get on the roll and it is their night, they need to make sure it's one to remember.
Quick thought on tonight before we ask about Surrey tomorrow. Unbelievable end to the match, and would have been the greatest comeback of all time, I think, or one of the greatest comebacks to swing that at the end. busy final moments. Any regret at all on the field? Did it all pass by? Obviously, third man up and trying to work out how do you go about it, how do you do it. I mean, I can't remember where you were at that point, whether you were one of the senior ones in discussing where who goes where and does well.
No, I think Vinny marshaled it fantastically. Helmy coming back after his layoff, I think did a fantastic job, and Mitch there at the end. Modern day cricket, defending 9 just doesn't happen. So to almost pull it off, to nail every single ball of that over, if you go back and ask him where he wanted to bowl it, that last ball's got nicked. Harmy's tried to hit that to long on, probably dribbles to him for 1 or 2 and we win the game. It's the story of the season so far. He tries to hit it over there, it goes over there and we lose. So really proud of the execution at the end, actually. Really proud of the level-headed nature that we attacked those last couple of overs. We're a team that never knows when they're beat. And I think that showed there the last little while, and I'm telling you, another day that gets mung to wide long on, they run 2, we win the game, and everyone says how good we are.
Final thought then, tomorrow is Surrey away. Always a big game, and always a fixture that Middlesex want to come out on top of.
Yeah, we love going there, we love beating them there. It's happened a few times. We play some good cricket against Surrey. We know they're sort of flying high, playing some really good cricket, but they're a new look side and different to the one that we played here. So it might sound strange, but we'll go there confidently. We've spoken upstairs about going there with our chests out and playing like a side that's won 5 in a row. So yeah, it's one you all look forward to at the start of the year. You try and see where Surrey away is, and we'll be there to try and ruin some nights tomorrow night for sure.